What's up, everybody? Happy Wednesday. I'm not going to keep you guys or gals here long. I just wanted to talk about the President Trump situation. Now, before I start, I'm not really political or anything like that, but I do vote. I make sure I try to vote for who I think will be best to run the country and who I think will be looking out for the people, things of that nature. So I do vote, but I don't really just focus too much on political things because I don't really feel that either party's really care about people that much, but that's neither here nor there. That's just my opinion. I'm just gonna quickly read what I got from this article. I'm not gonna read the whole thing, just a little bit of it, and I'm gonna link it in the description box. And it says Trump's Georgia indictment, 3 things to know about these charges. And then it says it may be Donald Trump's 4th criminal indictment in 5 months, but in a few ways, the charges brought by a Georgia grand jury on Monday are some of the heftiest he's facing. Legally, they may be trickier for the former president to wiggle out of, and politically, they pose fresh narrative challenges even for a candidate who has a solid grip on the GOP primary race. And then they go on to talk about why this may be very serious for him. But again, I linked it in the description box so you guys could go read that for yourselves. But I did put together a little presentation for you, and just keep in mind I'm not great at making videos and everything like that, so I know a lot of you out there are very judgmental, but here we go.
Everything in Jen's video is alleged. All sources used are in the description box. On August 14, 2023, former President Donald Trump, his lawyer Rudy Giuliani, his former White House Chief of Staff Mark Meadows, and former Justice Department official Jeffrey Clark were indicted Monday on felony charges for trying to overturn the 2020 presidential election results in Georgia. The 41-count indictment accuses lawyers John Eastman, Sidney Powell, Kenneth Chesebro, Jenna Ellis, Ray Smith, and others. All were charged with breaking Georgia's RICO law. Court papers show that Trump was charged with felony racketeering and several conspiracy offenses in an indictment presented to the judge around 9 p.m. and made public before 11 p.m. Racketeering carries a 5 to 20-year term, while conspiracy carries a 1-year minimum and a variable maximum. Trump and the other defendants charged in this indictment refused to accept that Trump lost, and they knowingly and willfully joined a conspiracy to unlawfully change the election outcome in favor of Trump, the accusation states. The 98-page indictment alleges pressuring state authorities to manipulate the results, accessing voting equipment and data in remote Coffee County, and intimidating election worker Ruby Freeman with false fraud charges. Trump, like Giuliani, denied all wrongdoing hours before the indictment. Chesebro's lawyer, Scott Grubman, said Tuesday that his client had advised the Trump campaign and stands ready to defend himself against these unfounded charges. Harvey Silverglate, Eastman's attorney, said he emailed Willis's office a legal letter Monday morning explaining why his client should not be charged. Tuesday morning, Ellis tweeted the Democrats and the Fulton County DA are criminalizing the practice of law. Meadows, Powell, and Smith did not reply to calls for comment. At a late-night news conference, Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis stated all suspects have arrest warrants and have until August 25 to surrender. All 19 suspects will be tried simultaneously, according to Willis, in 6 months. The Willis grand jury returned the indictment Monday night after hearing testimony on whether Trump and his aides interfered in the 2020 presidential race. Trump has been indicted 4 times in the past 4 months and charged twice with election interference in the past 2 weeks. Willis oversaw a 2-year investigation into whether Trump and his supporters coordinated attempts to unlawfully alter the outcome of the 2020 elections. In the new accusation, Trump called Georgia Secretary of State Brad Raffensperger on January 2, 2021, to find the votes required to defeat Joe Biden. Trump stated the call was perfect. The indictment also targets bogus electors who signed a certificate claiming they were Georgia's 2020 electors and that Trump won. Court documents suggest that some fraudulent electors made immunity deals with Willis Agency in recent months. The indictment names at least 30 unindicted co-conspirators, many of whom were involved in the false elector conspiracy. The false documents were intended to disrupt and delay the joint session of Congress on January 6, 2021, to unlawfully change the November 3, 2020, presidential election in favor of Donald Trump, the accusation states. Please take a moment to thumbs up the video. Hit the notification bell. Subscribe to the channel. Thank you. The indictment chronologically lists Trump and the alleged co-conspirators' efforts to overturn the state's results, and it lists 30 unindicted co-conspirators. Last year, Willis called a special grand jury to question witnesses and review evidence. The panel heard 75 witnesses. The panel also heard from Raffensperger and Georgia Governor Brian Kemp, whom Trump and his allies had urged to change the 2020 election. Kemp and Raffensperger are Republicans. Trump has accused Willis of election interference for continuing the probe while running for president. Trump, the 2024 GOP presidential frontrunner, has been indicted 4 times since late March. There are 91 criminal accusations against him in 4 locations. Manhattan District Attorney Alvin Bragg accused him of 34 felony counts of falsifying business documents for his role in hush money payments late in his 2016 presidential campaign. He has pleaded not guilty in the March trial. Trump received a 37-count Florida federal indictment in June for allegedly retaining and mishandling sensitive national security material. He pleaded not guilty in the politically driven prosecution. The paper's lawsuit may go to trial in May. This month, special counsel Jack Smith accused Trump of conspiring to defraud the U.S. and preventing Biden's peaceful transition of power. No trial date has been scheduled. Trump has denied culpability. The federal election case and the Georgia case have many similarities, yet there are crucial differences. Trump is the only defendant in the federal case, which is narrower than Willis's indictment. The Georgia case is a state case, so a presidential pardon is unlikely.
So, like we see, they say state RICO charges have unlikely pardons. So, I think the former President Trump is very resilient though, and if it's a way or there's a way to beat all of this, I think he will be the one to do it, honestly. I'm not saying he will or he won't, but I just feel like he has beaten a lot of things in his life. Like, he has overcome a lot, he has beaten a lot. And if someone is going to beat it, it would be him. But I'm just wondering if everyone's going to start turning on each other, like pointing fingers like, oh, at first we were all in this together, but now since everything is on the line, like, I'm going to blame you, I'm going to blame you, I'm going to take a deal, things of that nature. But let me know what you guys think about it. I know my videos aren't that great, but I do ask that you like, comment, and share the video. Subscribe to the channel. Help me get my numbers up. This is not easy. Like, this video wasn't even that long, even though it's kind of long for a video you probably don't even like. But this video isn't even that long, and it was super hard to edit and everything. Like, everything kept going wrong, but that's not your problem. I'm just telling you, like, I would appreciate it if you guys would watch the video, like the video, and comment on it and share it with your friends and family or whoever you want to share it with. But that's all I have for today. I hope you guys have a good day or a night. Again, wherever you may be, I love being here, and I hope you return to watch more of my videos. See you next time.